Welcome back to Primetime Morning. Now, we're reminded time and again that when a disaster like the blast in Mumbai strikes, there is tragedy and helplessness in the world. And perhaps it's then timely that we bring you a story of hope this morning.
Our next guest is an example of what a difference an individual can make. Captain Budi Soehardi is a pilot with Singapore Airlines, and when he's not flying around the world, he runs an orphanage together with his wife and 3 children in East and West Timor.
And right now, he's also helping to rebuild homes in his hometown, Yogyakarta, which was struck by an earthquake not too long ago. And despite all that he's done, Captain Budi says he's just trying to help as a fellow human being. Now, let's say a very good morning to Captain Budi. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Tell us more about your projects in Timor and Yogyakarta. What inspired you to take on these activities?
Okay, the project in Timor actually was triggered by the broadcast on an Indonesian television program about the East Timor refugees, the way they live and the conditions that they're having in the refugees camp. And 40 days after that, it's supposed to be my annual leave that time. And my wife and I think about it because our holiday always been to your hometown, Korea, to many parts of the world. And seeing this and that. So we want to make a difference for the next annual leave that time. We planned, we talked about it, and we decided to go there to pay a visit to the refugees camp.
When was this?
It's 2000, the year 2000.
Year 2000. Yeah. Since then, you've opened an orphanage and your wife is running it.
Actually, not, we have been traveling back and forth to the refugees camp. And I'm Indonesian, and East Timor at that time is no structure whatsoever, government, security is there. And it's a matter of helping others, you know. It doesn't matter where you are and who you're helping. So looking at the facts also in West Timor, poverty is also very badly existing. So that's why we decided just to build the orphanage there.
Right. So when did the orphanage sort of start?
Actually, the idea is to start it in 2000, or the end of 2000, and then prior to have the orphanage, actually we rented a big house and fill up with the abandoned kids.
Okay. So how many children are there currently in the orphanage?
We have total with the caretakers only 41 in-house, but we reached out for more than 300 children outside the orphanage.
How old are they and where did you find these kids?
The young one can be as young as 1 day old. And the oldest at the moment is second year in university. So I think it's about 19.
Wide range.
Yes, it is.
And how did you, how did you find these kids? Did they come to you for
Because
help?
every time on our visits to Timor, we're visiting so many different villages. We've done our work there, and because the city is okay, but the villages has really fell far behind.
Right.
So because of village visits, people knowing us, then, and no, so one thing is good in Timor, I don't know if it's good or not, but people rather suffering than to beg, so no beggars there.
I see. They would rather suffer in silence.
There's a lot of, what's the word, maybe self-pride in that sense, you know.
Correct.
They don't want to, so they're willing to go and work and to try to sort of better themselves.
Yeah.
Is that what the orphanage tries to do, to sort of help them rebuild their lives in a sense?
Yes, we, besides looking after the children, the orphans at the orphanage, we are also trying to reach out and give kind of educational things to the rest of the vicinity of the orphanage and the children. That's has been our main goal. The orphanage also hosting for so many activities, something like goal setting, this and that. And recently, in last March, there's one bright Singaporean student, his name is Yi Hao. Together with him and 15 others, college students, poly, created what do you call it? Activities called seedling vision. So basically, try to plant seeds to them, let them develop later on by themselves. So it was good. Yeah. So it's really good result that we had.
So your wife spends 9 months of the year running the orphanage. You have children aged 17, 15, 10.
Yep.
How are they involved? How do you get them to join in?
At the moment, my daughter's there, 2 daughters. My son is, because he's in a local school, so he's here with me. My wife is there. And a month before, my son was there for 1 month during the school holiday. And our holiday for the last 5 years has been there.
Right.
What did they tell you? You know, Dad, you know, I feel really, you know, it's really rewarding to be involved in this, but I still want to go backpacking or...
No, they actually, once they reach there, they don't come back to Singapore.
Oh, really? They don't.
I think it's the joy of sharing and caring with
Correct.
others, yeah.
You know.
Now, let's also talk about some other work you're doing in Bantul, in Yogyakarta. I think you're sort of helping out there as well, helping rebuild homes. Tell us more about that.
In the beginning of the activities was triggered by the earthquake, of course. When it happened, actually, I was in Los Angeles. I heard the news when I was just landed there. Having difficulties to reach my family for 2 days. They cannot be reached by phone or by whatever it means. During that time, I wrote an email to my friends, said, hey, let's do something about it. You know, so about 2 hours later, I have good support from many friends. So as soon as I arrived in Singapore, I bought myself a ticket, 3 hours in Singapore, arrive from LA, then go to Jakarta, transit Jakarta and Jogja. And organizing, during the 2 days period in Los Angeles, I'm coordinating with my friends in Jakarta, my families also. So prior to my arrival, they have prepared everything. They bought this and that.
Right.
And so when I reached Jakarta, actually, things already prepared, ready to go to help.
Well, aside from flying, which takes up much of your time, you're busy already, running the orphanage must not be easy as well. But where do you find the energy to engage in other activities like the quake and you say, you know, I want to do something about it? Where is that drive coming from?
Well, it's not so nice to be poor.
Where it's rewarding when you help these people and when you look at them, you feel the pain with them as well.
More or less like that, yes. I was there myself.
Yeah.
Is it very difficult for you to talk about it?
No, it's all right. It's nice to see somebody else smiling.
Right.
Yeah. And to be able to be the one to sort of, I guess, help bring that smile to them, you know.
Yeah,
What do you think you would like people to sort of take away or to remember from all this work that you are doing? I mean, the people that you're working with, if anything at all, what are you hoping that they will be able to remember or to walk away with, you know?
I was being taught by my parents that nothing is impossible. And the only thing we can go further, excel further, is through education and work hard. That's why our goal, our priority has been trying to enhance the education for all the orphans at the orphanage and all the children we can reach out in the orphanage. Because only through education we can excel further. And then so many things can be achieved.
Right.
That's true, that's true. It's just like the saying goes, if you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day, but you teach a man a fish and he'll eat for a lifetime.
Exactly.
Well, I just want to say, Captain Budi, we salute you. I'm sure the people you're helping are very grateful to you, and we're proud to know you as a friend as well.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Sharing
very
with
much
us.
for your good work. Captain Budi Soehardi there, a pilot with Singapore Airlines who's helping to rebuild homes in Yogyakarta and runs orphanages in East and West Timor together with his wife and 3 children, something that we can definitely learn a lot from.
If you'd like to find out more about his work, you just need to visit this website. It's geocities.com/Roslin Orphanage. That's ROSLIN Orphanage.
That's right. And as always, we would like you to be part of our show. We want you to tell us your views about our various segments, what you like and what you'd like to see more of. So do send us your views to ptm@channelnewsasia.com.
We're just going to head off for a short break now, but do stay with us here on Primetime Morning. There's still more to come.